up, everyone? How you guys and gals doing? Welcome to the show. We will be talking about the indictments that have happened in the Sin City shooting. Yes, the guy had some indictments in response to that incident. We're also going to be talking about this major Harley Davidson recall. If you have a Softail, you're going to want to pay attention to this. Then, of course, we get into all our good stuff on the second part of the show. You can all go over to YouTube over at the Morning Madhouse or listen to it on the radio, motorcyclemadhouse.com. And again, the replays are always on Spotify and iTunes. Let's get to this one right here. Let's see, the Bowling Green Daily News, a BG man indicted in a motorcycle club shooting. I'm going to have to say that's Bowling Green. Two indictments have been returned against a Bowling Green man in connection with the shooting at a motorcycle clubhouse that wounded two people and one of them critically. Waltez Franklin, 30, of Bowling Green, has been charged with first-degree assault, 5 counts of first-degree wanton endangerment, and a count of fourth-degree assaulting stemming from the June 13th shooting at the clubhouse of the local Sin City Disciples Motorcycle Club. And it goes on to say Tashina, Rippy, was flown from the scene to TriStar Skyline Medical Center in Nashville for the treatment of injuries from the gunshot wounds to her neck and face. A separate incident charges Franklin with convicted felon in possession of a handgun. And the shooting was investigated by the Bowling Green Police Department. We did cover this one when it went happening, and it's always good with these news stories when there's more information that comes out to get it to you and all that type of stuff. It goes on to say Waltez Franklin was named as a suspect by witnesses at the clubhouse due to previous issue with Franklin that had occurred a few hours prior. City police obtained video surveillance footage from the area that depicted the shooting, and the footage shows a man similar in appearance to Franklin. His arrest citation said. So there you go, man. Video cameras all over the place. I don't know when people are going to get that. You are just in a new era now where it's hard to get away with anything. Remember that. Here is the major Harley Davidson recall right here. And this one's out of MN. Now, the source of the problem, they're saying, is a brittle fastener. Last month, Harley Davidson contacted the U.S. National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration to initiate a safety recall for a select. Now, this is for 2018 through 2023, and these are the Softail models. The reason is a specific type of mounting element on the rear shock absorber. Again, if you have any of the Softail models 2018 through 2023, pay attention. Now, according to the company's own data, there's about 65,224 Softail models could have this defect, and they're claiming it represents about 1% of the total production. However, it's important to note that not every Softail manufactured between 2018 and 2023 is affected by this recall. I say pay attention, make sure on your own. Don't go off this article. Only those models that have the problematic shock absorber manufacturer installed will need to be taken to the repair. So who's the manufacturer? Here we go. The affected machines were manufactured between the 28th of June 2017 and the 7th of August 2023. The recall covers the various Softail models and production years. However, the company did not specify the VIN ranges. Now, it goes on to say the clues that could point to the problem. An initial alert could come from a strange noise that appears to be coming from underneath the seat. In addition, the discovery of a loose shock absorber or adjuster after removing the seat could be an indicator. Other signs could be in the ride or unusual wear on the rear tire. And then it goes on to how did Harley Davidson respond? They received the first service request in that. As of early August, a total of 33 cases have been documented where the rear shock has come into contact with the tire. Yes, you got to get that stuff going on, man. And I guess the affected machines, the fastener on the shock absorber will be replaced free of charge at authorized Harley Davidson shops. And those that had the appropriate work performed prior to the recall may be eligible for a refund under certain no, you should be paying, man. You should pay. And here are the deals. It goes on a bunch of motorcycles. If you got the Softails between them years, go get that checked out, man. Don't wait for Harley Davidson to get its stuff together. It's too dangerous, man. Too dangerous to be messing with that. The Messenger, there is a bike show fundraiser on September 8th with the Dixie Flyers in Madisonville, Kentucky. Now, the president, Ben Moore, said the goal of the event is to help the community and any veterans in the community. All proceeds will be going to the VFW. It's about the veterans. It is something that can help people in the community. The VFW will have food for sale along with live music, karaoke, which will start at 6 p.m. Moore said there will also be nonprofits there to help veterans like National Vet Help, which consists of mostly lawyers and paralegals who help veterans with legal battles. Quote, they are a direct source for veterans to get help cutting through the red tape of getting their VA benefits. And like I always say, man, the veterans shouldn't have to fight for nothing. They shouldn't have to go through red tape. The main attraction for tonight is the bike show. Mike Shannon, a Dixie Flyer member and organizer for the event, said signups for the show will be from 6 to 7 with the judging to follow. Once the judging is over, the trophies will be handed out. Rock on right there. That is the Dixie Flyers out of Madisonville, Kentucky. Be on the lookout. Sad state of affairs in the next one. 69, and this is out of the Wichita Eagle. 69-year-old Wichita woman killed in alleged road rage murder. Teen biker arrested. September 2nd, this happened. 69-year-old woman was shot to death in an alleged incident of road rage on Wichita Street. And a 19-year-old motorcyclist has been arrested on suspicion of first-degree murder. The shooting victim, Nora Williams of Wichita, and her husband were traveling north on Greenwich near Kellogg in a pickup about 9:50 p.m. Friday when they encountered a group of bikers. Now, you got to remember, bikers is used very liberally within the media. You know, they call people on ATVs and dirt bikes bikers, but that isn't the case, so be aware of that. When they reached the intersection, a group of motorcycles riding eastbound ran the red light, and one of the motorcycles driven by Boone struck their vehicle. Police spokesman John Redabella said in a news release Saturday. Following the incident, Boone followed the vehicle, ultimately producing a handgun and shooting into the vehicle, which fatally injured Miss Williams. Sad state of affairs right there. Williams was riding in the passenger seat of a 2021 Honda Ridgeline truck. Her husband was driving. He reported one of the two motorcycle riders followed them north. After the shooting, the man pulled into a Quick Trip and Central and Greenwich and called 911. The motorcycle fled but was later released. The scumbag is Darren Boone of Wichita on suspicion of first-degree murder, criminal discharge of firearm, and aggravated assault. Sad state of affairs right now. What kind of freaking business is that? Yeah, you get cut off, you get pissed, but you don't go out there and just take a gun and go shoot openly into a vehicle. So 19 years old, and it's basically the end of your life right there when you get convicted, because you going away for a long time. You got a lot of time to think about it, plus somebody died right there. Man, we're going to go to the second half of the show right now with China Doll. We're going to have a very in-depth discussion that's going to be making you really think inward. We'll be right back after this.
Is an in-depth look at the trials and tribulations of street gang and motorcycle club life. This isn't the run-of-the-mill book that doesn't give the goods. This book will go into detail of events that actually happened. All materials in this book have been approved by those involved. There is nothing poetic, nor is there any price worth paying for the life we choose to live on the streets. James Hollywood Machikari, Brotherhood and Betrayal.
Join the Insane Throttle Members Only Club on YouTube or Spotify and receive exclusive content. Your membership in the Throttle Club helps keep the show going. Introducing the all-new service from Insane Throttle Motorcycle Madhouse Radio. 24/7 and nothing but the best in 80s till today rock and metal, baby. And here's an added bonus. You can now listen to Motorcycle Madhouse Morning Show with Hollywood and China Doll live on the air. Go to motorcyclemadhouse.com and bookmark the radio station and get down.